What up, War Roboters? Man, so the test server this weekend was sick. Got to play the new moon map, which is just amazing. The textures, like, this is awesome. So I'm not even gonna fight much here. I'm just gonna get some fast spots and just scope this thing out, kind of give you a tour. So we're over here, I think this is like Red Home Beacon. It's one of Red's Home Beacon, I think. But this little knoll is great. Little cover. See if I can get by this guy. Yeah, this is gonna be tough. I mean, everyone's trying to like use their new weapons and new bots and stuff, and I'm just trying to. I'm just on a sightseeing tour. All right, so we'll go this way. This would be like blue territory. Got this little spot back there. I guess it could be like a good sniping area to shoot through there. But I believe it is a mirrored map, like mirrored and reversed. Um, so certain things will look similar. It's kind of like a big, huge arena. It's a map unlike anything I've played yet, but it certainly was exciting to check out. I mean, it looks sick. So that would be our near home beacon. And our far home beacon would be further there to the right. Up there, we're not holding any beacons. But you can kind of get up here, walk around on stuff. That would be Red's far home beacon over there. This is center. The center is interesting because you can change it there, and I didn't go. So there's a channel that goes below. So if someone's down there, then that will take center. You can also get on top of that, and I'll show you that later. You can get on top of that to take center. Oh, I made Recruit League. Alright, I'm just kind of stick with this lineup really quick just to help you all kind of get a feel for the layout of this map. Got the little cosack here. Gonna try to jump around a little bit. I couldn't really hang on right there. I'll get up there eventually. I get it next try. So yeah, let's kind of see this thing from up above. Like, what can you jump on? So you can jump on that. You can jump up here. Just walk up that piece. You don't fall through the hole, so that's good. You can't get stuck there. So this is a spot that you could get up and shoot from with a jump bot. Get a 360 view of the whole battlefield. Didn't mean to jump all the way down there, but see if I can stay alive. No, it's a thunder. Yeah, I'm gonna get shredded. I should put EQs on this. I'll do that eventually. Alright. So we can get up there. Get on here. Try to jump on that, but that didn't work out. Bad angle. Yeah, there's someone sniping up there to shoot into this channel. This heavy machine gun is pretty rad. But it's just so cool down here. I mean, that tunnel is rad. I don't even know how you make this in this time frame since the last time people played the moon. It's when I saw that moon map without any of the textures that I was like, I gotta find a way to get on this test server because this looks like it's gonna be a pretty sweet map. I think it's cool. I think it's a phenomenal map. Now there's a sniper up there. And there's just like so many pockets of like things going on. Yeah, it kind of seems like a maze at first, but it's not. But it's a map that you play differently, and I'm really curious to see how people play this. Yeah, getting shredded walking between two heavy machine guns. You can walk through the little moon vehicles and stuff. Let's learn the new pinatas. We'll talk about those later. So that's near home beacon, and this would be far home beacon. And then I'm just kind of looking around, watch other people kind of brawling it out over here, see how they're playing, what kind of builds they're running. It's cool to see so many machine guns, though. You know, it just kind of shows that people like playing those too. There's new Tulumbas and the new pins on top. Probably say some more about that later too. There's the new prototype bot. I'll talk about that later as well. So here I'm just running a bunch of jumping bots so you can get a sense of what you can get on and jump over for all you jumpers out there. I love this stuff. So you can jump from there over to this little dome, look around, and you can make this gap sweet, and then straight up take center. So this is kind of a convenient way to get center, like right off the jump. I know people will be looking out for this as the game goes on. I use my EQ shield there. You know, I've never run this setup before, but it was a lot of fun. Just jump down here. So, I mean, even like this is an effective like beacon catcher on this board, you know? So this might be like a beacon runner's map. Break out your old Cossacks again. Wasn't able to get toehold up here with the rogue. I could have tried more, but what's the point? I think the walls down there are too high to jump up, but can definitely make it from here. Yeah, just barely. While I was looking around earlier, I wanted to see if I could jump in this this little crack here, which I can't get into. Maybe try with the griff, but I'm sure you can't like jump out of the board. Back up here, that almost clears the wall. That was a bad jump. I know I could have made it across. I just hit my toe on the side. There's a new prototype bot. And I got another one here, I think, with just all griffins. So, you know, if you're a griff runner, you know, how's that work on this map? I think this is no, sorry, this is where I came in with the shielded bots. Running the Gareth, just because it's fast, but just kind of finding like nooks and crannies to shoot around, because this is like a great corner shooting bot. So you can corner shoot through all of this stuff to kind of guard center from all directions. So that's fun. Okay, shoot people coming around that. This little hillside is great. People that are experienced with this game know that these little changes in elevations of the ground are like great natural shields to help protect your body while you shoot over the top of them. So that's great. And of course, you can just, you know, corner shoot around the sides of these and just kind of keep backing up around the corner if they pursue. This little center channel looks so cool. Look at all the detail they put into that. It is so sweet. So yeah, so I'm just kind of shooting, like hug the wall here. Once the gun refreshes. It came out of the open, got smoked. Yeah, all this stuff you can run right through. Little features on the ground. Just kind of gives you a sense of scale of these robots compared to the stuff humans would be in. Little crater right there. So this would be Red's far home beacon. You see, you got to it pretty quick. I do have this sped up, you know, twice speed. But people are gonna have to figure out how to defend their beacons and fight for center. We'll see how this goes. And I think it's also kind of easy to pressure the other team's far home beacon. So it seems like this will be another one of those maps where center and far home are attackable, but you also have to manage yours. And unless you've got some jumper bots or fast bots, I mean, it looks like map management is gonna have to be pretty good, because you can't just go like straight through. You know, you gotta weave around these channels. So back at it here. I think I go up the ramp this time. Yeah, this is cool. You see the little haze from the lights coming through. I like the effort they put into those little, I'll call it just a beacon cage. That was super cool. All right, so here we come back in again with just griff. So 3 death buttons, the RDB, and plasma griff. All right, so just think about what I'm gonna do first here. So I'm gonna try to jump up here, see how that goes. You know, can't really get a toe hold on anything. That was just awkward. Might try jumping up here. Okay, so that like clears the whole wall back down, and then eventually, you know, you kind of figure out your ranges. So from that point, less than 100, maybe like 80 would have put me like back in the channel. So if someone is at like at 100 or at like 80, then you know they're like right in that center channel. As if they're maybe like 150 or 180 or 200, they're on the other side, so there'll be like 2 jumps. So for the death button players, they're definitely gonna find the spots on the board where they can hop over something and just bum rush a bot out. That looks too tall to get on top of as well. So I'm gonna try to jump from here. Yeah, I just barely made it from further down than what the rogue did. Oh, and I see Rajan over here, so I'm definitely gonna wait for my jump to reboot, and I'm gonna try to hit it head on. He sees me coming, so does everyone else. Definitely chip into it pretty good, and it switches to this bot, and I gotta remember to set up the target lock when I'm in test server mode. Just have to go to the menu to do it. I always forget. But you know, if someone's gonna camp out on that hill. So just gonna try this a couple different places. Give the death button a go. Just look around. What else to jump on? Through. Yep, so come back over here. And shoot over that. Looks like they're, oh yeah, that's the ramp where they can just walk up. So, you know, you get up here and you can get people coming over that ramp. But as well, they can use that as cover. But this looks like it's going to be another like RDB spot to try to get there fast and hit people as they respawn. Start coming up over this ramp. That was, you know, obviously like the dash feature comes in big to be able to jump out of harm's way really fast. Yeah, like for me, I think that the medium dash is the one that's like the most fun to play. I do have some clips of this heavy dash, and it was just too slow. I'm just gonna stand up here and hit the slants with plasma. Yep, so, another jumping bot, Griffin strength. This is like, first try jump just from that over here. It's just like the perfect distance. And I was going to try to get that one, but I got blown up. I was trying to shoot through these, little platform. So that's something to try. Uh, but I know people are going to go crazy trying to find uh, fun ways to attack this map. I can't wait. It's going to be fantastic. All right, so I didn't want to play this on the moon map. I wanted to play these on like regular maps, so you kind of get a feel for how they play. Uh, and that was a horrible shot. But I don't really think that these, the continuous fire on these, um, fire fast enough. It'd be great if they on continuous fired at the same rate as the pinatas after the whole clip has been expended. So this was too slow. I mean, this video is sped up, so of course it's going to seem faster, but if you play it, it's just going to feel too slow to really make a difference. I'm really happy that they've considered this and that they might actually enable continuous fire on the pinata and the pins and the Tulumbas. I agree. I think that should be a standard feature on everything. Um, Maybe not on the tridents, but and they're not at this moment. Um, but I definitely like the continuous fire. So this looks different to me. Has it always been that way? I thought it was just kind of like grassy. Looks like a different top on that. Maybe I just never noticed. And I'm just trying to long distance shoot over here, and I think someone is shooting me with the heavy machine guns as well. So I just kind of get shredded really fast. Which one to play now? Do I take the Orkin out? What do I play? Okay, I play the Orkin. And I'm figuring with this build, it's probably good to kind of hang out right around here and be able to work center, but then hop back quick to this beacon and shoot. So I kind of lined it up and hopped into this road and shot all the Orkins out before I landed. Try to get a little bum rush. Terrible jump into the wall. So take that back, hop back over here to get in position defense center. So that's good. I mean, I see like this being a decent spot for it, a decent map and spot for this build. But even so, like the medium build would be fantastic for this too, and it's a lot more nimble. I guess this doesn't have an energy shield anymore, maybe, which I think is good. I just think energy shield is too much. I mean, its special ability is that it hops. Yeah, this is the thing about playing in oh, that looks pretty tough. The heavy machine gun carnage. But on test server, I mean, people are just in a all-out brawl to test out the bots and everything. All right, what do we got going on here? Yeah, look at that. Death Note's taking it seriously. Got a million. All right, so we're going to look at the pinata. I don't know, these kind of look like flashlights to me, or like little toy lasers. Just harkens back to that. These are the pins. I mean, these are definitely well rendered. I mean, the artwork on it is amazing. Uh, I think of all of them, the Tulumbas look the best. Of course, the big thing is like, can you tell what they are from a distance? And I guess you can because there's like really high contrast on it. So there's like bright orange and white. So you'd be able to spot that. And I'm fine with them changing these things up. Uh, I do like the originals as they are. Um, yeah, so here we are shooting the Fury with 3 of these heavy machine guns on them. They shred pretty well. I think they might be balanced all right. Maybe a pinch of a nerf. Definitely not any stronger than where they're at. So run the pattern with, I think these are pins here. The same thing, even with the pins, like the continuous shooting, and this is like sped up. Like, I still kind of wish they'd fire a little bit faster. But yeah, after the clip is emptied, I think that they should shoot at the same rate as the pinatas when they're all out. See, like that's the pinata. That's decent. Oh yeah, just come up the ramp and clear out this channel. Yep. So, you know, getting center can be tough. Like you come in one level to remove somebody, but then there's someone stationed below. So somehow you're gonna have to coordinate that with your team. Definitely the people who do the communications, the comms, will have an advantage on that kind of stuff. Yep, so just hopping back out, shooting around. This is kind of how it goes in test server play. But I always like to check the numbers really quick to see like who's going hard and who's not. So I'm glad I got this clip right here. So this is Shenzhen new starting point. This is what I'm afraid of, that people are just going to fall in with Furies and just take a couple steps to the side and just start shooting down center. You know, imagine a team with like 3 Fury Zeuses or Tridents that just take a couple steps to the side and then they can shoot all the way across to where people got to move around and just stand there the whole game. On the other side, there's a Rajin that's in Bastion mode. So I'm just shooting at it till it starts doing damage. But I go through like 3 full reloads before it starts doing any damage, maybe 3 or 4. But yeah, I mean, this is the thing. Like on the maps that are kind of straight, they're straight ahead. I think this is the kind of play that's going to make the game really annoying. Is when people get these and then just chill out outside of range, which means that everyone's going to have to start running heavy machine guns, and it's just going to be heavy machine gun fest everywhere. So if these come out, I can see them getting a nerf to the point where, you know, it's questionable as to, you know, whether you want to run them. Like, I mean, there's 2 of us already just doing this. We're just shooting people from across the screen. And again, this is test server mode, so We're not facing coordinated attacks or anything. But I'd be interested to see how people adjust to this kind of play from the new start points. And especially if this gun comes out that can shoot at 800. Now, I actually didn't do that much damage, so I mean that's okay. If well, I was shooting into the armor of that Rajan for a long time, so had I not had that armor, damage would have been way up. So little carnages with these, and if you're a carnage player on this map, I mean this is the stuff that you're gonna want to do. You can kind of get further out of, off to the side at an angle here and just start hitting people coming up the ramp. Just chip into those for your buddies so they're only dealing with partial strength bots when they get up to center. But again, I mean, I'd hate to see people running carnages with these like 3, 4 at a time, just lacing people up, at which point everyone's going to want to run those and start shooting from a distance. Now, let's be honest, it takes time to learn how to brawl well, but once you get the hang of it, I mean it's certainly where all the fun is. So I know the brawlers were annoyed with the Tri-Furies and maybe the Zeus Furies. I feel like they've adjusted. I just think that this weapon brings the frustration of that back again, not being able to brawl well because these are picking you up from 200, I don't know if we're going by 200 meters, kilometers earlier. Yeah, so that's it. Test server was super fun. This was a great one. I'm looking forward to this moon map. That's gonna be fantastic. Uh, I'm fine with the changes to the guns, the designs. Oh, I didn't feature the new shoots in here, but that was pretty cool looking. So I just think there's gonna be a lot of refreshes here, and I'm cool with the evolution of the game with these designs changing. It doesn't change how much fun these games are to play. So fantastic work, Big Sonic. I'm still blown away at the design and attention and detail goes into this. That's it. Whoop whoop! If you like this video, man, quit messing around, like it up, subscribe. Until later, stay awesome. Oh, and I had to throw it in here, some last second shoots coverage. Looks pretty cool. I like it. You can definitely see some, influence of, these new bot styles here carried over to this. But pretty cool. What else? Interesting paint job. I kind of like, this new kind of futuristic. I'm going to call it futuristic. I mean, it makes me think of like Tron a little bit. But I like kind of like these new paint jobs.